Ladies, that man is jealous of you. That man you laying down with, he jealous of you. That's why he won't help you. That's why he don't support you. But he ain't gonna leave you alone. He gonna keep breadcrumbing you to keep you around because he needs your energy. He needs your energy to pursue his dreams. See, he trying to use you till he get the wet. He trying to go, then he gonna leave you alone. Don't be a fool, baby. Don't spend all your good years supporting that man because he don't like you. He jealous of you. He jealous of the way people love you. He jealous of your light. And he know you deserve better. And he know that he don't have that drive and that power like you have to push through on his own dreams. So he gonna try to keep you around. But he jealous of you. He jealous of your light. So be cautious with these men. They be your biggest haters. They be the same ones that tell you, I love you, baby, I never do it again. But trying to do everything to break your character, to break you. Because he jealous of you and he really don't like you. And he want to be you.
I was in a relationship with a man for 4 years that loved me but didn't like me. And here's what that type of relationship looks like. Number one, he will always find something to complain about regarding you. It could be about your clothing, how you style your hair, how you do your makeup, or the color you wear on your nails. And he doesn't have to complain with disgust in his tone every time. Sometimes it would be masked as coming from a place of love. Number two, whenever I asked him what he loved about me, he always started with my looks. That seemed to be the only thing he liked and loved about me. He would also mention things I did for him and seemed to praise me the most when I catered to him in some form. Never any compliments about who I was as a person. He literally only loved the way I looked and loved how I loved him. Number three, he wasn't supportive of my dreams and goals. He wasn't supportive of anything that was for my benefit only. I feel like he was threatened by that. Once I signed up to do volunteer work at this shelter for the youth, and he asked me, why do you want to do that? Number four, he would do nice things for me, but then demand when I was going to return the favor. When I was with him, my money was tied up in making my car payments, and I wasn't making much, so I didn't have much to spend on us. So he would pay for dates. He knew my money situation, but would still demand I pay for something. I would even ask that we just not go out, but he refused and just told me to pitch in more. Number five, he would get me gifts and do nice things for me sometimes, so I thought that meant he liked me. I would let those times cancel out the bad times. When a man truly loves you and likes you, his love and admiration will be evident daily and not just when it's time to give gifts for birthdays and holidays. It will be seen in the daily things that he does that considers you and your happiness and well being. Only being nice to you on special occasions is for a show and his personal benefit. So I was young when I was dating him. This dynamic felt similar to the one in my household growing up, so he felt like home. I thought since he wanted to commit to me, gave me attention, and told me he loves me, that was enough. I wasn't the most confident, so I fell into the trap of believing I wasn't good enough and needed to make the changes he would suggest. I was confused by the love mixed in with the hate he had for me. And I was under the impression that I just needed to try harder to make the relationship work. But the relationship work is not solely on one person, it is a team effort. It's two people working together. And what's crazy is each time I tried to leave him, he would beg for me not to. He would even cry. That confused me too because I'm like, he's always complaining about something I'm not doing right, yet each time I attempt to walk away, he begs for me to stay. Make it make sense. So I wrote about this story in Toxic X Chronicles John. If you know, you know. This book that has done very well. A lot of people really enjoyed it. It is an entertaining read because I go through a lot of shit in here, but it's based on a true story and it just lets you know how toxic relationships are. And if you are wondering if yours is toxic, that's a good book to read to let you know if you're in a toxic relationship. And what I've written is also on my Instagram page. I've been that girl too, and it's on my Threads accounts as well. I wrote that because I hear all the time that that man doesn't like you, he doesn't like you, and I know a lot of women are trying to figure out like what does that mean that a man can love you but not like you. And so I wrote that so you know what it looks like when a man says he loves you but doesn't act like he likes you, and I hope that helps. And also pick up my book. I'll appreciate it so much. Link in bio.
Do you know what's terrifying? about men I'm only now just learning about. Men, I mean insecure men, will date a girl that they already know is out of their league and be so jealous over it that he will try to ruin her life. I'll explain. A lot of times men will see your worth and your potential way before you do. And if they see a glimmer of something in you, something that they themselves are lacking in, the opportunities you have, maybe you're really ambitious, you have a sweet personality, it can even just be your aura. If you're one of those girls and you walk in a room and you're magnetic and you get attention, babe, they hate it. So when they see all that in you, they are going to try to crush all of it. They will try to ruin your confidence, keep trying to diminish all of your achievements. They will keep trying to humble you, especially if there's an audience. They'll just do anything, try and minimize you and bring you down, because taking you down a couple pegs is the only way he can make himself feel like he's equal to you or above you. One sec, I need to fix this blush. So if you've ever dated a guy and wondered why he was treating you bad when you didn't deserve it, he's probably just mad jealous of you, girl. I feel like this is definitely what was happening to me in my last situation, and my dumb ass didn't even realize. So I was modeling at the time that I was seeing this guy, and it's so weird. I feel like this guy liked the validation of being able to say to his homeboys he was with a model. Meanwhile, on the low, like, he almost resented me for it. I mean, like, he would bring up other girls from my agency, just trying to minimize my career. For no reason. I'm not even joking. Sometimes this guy would try and compare and compete with me on how much money we were making. This guy would tell me how much money he'd made, unprovoked, by the way, didn't ask. Then he'd be like, well, how much money did you make then? I bet you didn't make that much. First of all, you are a white male. With all that privilege you got, I would kind of hope you were making more than me. And also, why is it a competition? So weird. So when my TikTok had first started growing, I never ever mentioned it. He had looked me up or whatever and found my account, and literally off rip, he got so weird about it. Out of nowhere, he was like, I just hate girls that are obsessed with likes and followers. My ex never had any social media. Okay. He used to do like impressions of me, make fun of my videos. One time, out of nowhere, he was like, what, do you think you're sick because you've got 50k followers? No. I don't think I'm sick because I've got 50k. You think I'm sick because I've got 50k. Because I don't be bringing it up. You do. I feel like he just didn't like the fact that I had something cool going for myself. But obviously, he just had to tear it down. Fast forward to when I started dating somebody new. When this guy found out about my TikTok, I was like, right, I can help you do a content plan if you want. Guy got me filming equipment. He was sending me the contact for brands he thought I'd be good to collab with. Now that's what I'm talking about. Anyway, moral of the story. A guy that is secure in himself and in what he has going on, he's gonna move accordingly. A secure guy is gonna be thrilled at the thought of you doing well, not threatened by it.
Give you a real world example of exactly what that looks like. If you are really feeling yourself, you go out to dinner with your man and you suddenly start getting compliments. Random strangers walking up to you telling you, oh my gosh, girl, you smell good. You're beautiful. I love your makeup. I love your outfit. If you look over at your man and his face is scrunched up, all of a sudden his mood has changed and he's acting sour and acting like it ruined his day to watch you get complimented, you are sleeping with the enemy. That man does not like you. I don't care if you're married to that man, if you're dating that man, he doesn't like you. Because a man who loves you loves to see you getting the shine that they feel that you deserve. But if you have a man who's blushing, or as soon as they walk away, he says, yeah, I told you you looked good. Or if he's like, you know what, they're right, you absolutely look gorgeous. You do smell amazing. If he's hyping you up, going out of his way to give you sincere compliments, love when other people shower you with love and affection, he is a keeper. If every time some good news or some compliments or anything that's supposed to make you feel good ruins his day, girl, you're sleeping with the enemy.
Imagine dating a man for 3 years just to find out that he's supporting everyone but you. It gets worse. Story time! I was in a relationship for 3 years and it started off amazing, but the longer I stayed, the more toxic it got. He turned out to be one of the most selfish men I have ever met. And he validated me in that because he was like, I will always put me first. Backstory, at the time I was dating him, I was a student athlete. Not only that, I was a heptathlete, which means I had 7 different track events to practice every single day. So to focus on school and sports and have a boyfriend with that mindset, it was stressful. Anywho, my dream at that time was not to be a track and field athlete, it was to be a content creator. So I took charge of my dreams and I started to post, and at the time I had around 2,000 followers and I was merging track and field with beauty content. Oh. Anyway, I noticed when I would post, he would absolutely ignore my post and liking the girls' bikini pictures. Wow. I was like, oh, it's my girl Sabrina. He'd be in the likes. Oh, it's my girl Kelsey. Likes. My God, did Alyssa get a boob job? He was in the likes. It was definitely a pet peeve of mine. With that knowledge of him being in all these girls' likes, I went to my own page and I started scrolling through my beauty videos. He would like maybe 1 out of every 10 posts. In my mind, the math isn't math. Hello. So I let that slide, I think, for a couple months before it really built up inside me and I was really bothered by it. And I had a conversation with him. I support you with your basketball games. I go to all your fucking sporting events. So why can't you support me in my dream of becoming a content creator? It starts how it always starts. He started to get defensive and annoyed and he was like, you care about Instagram too much. Fucking duh. Here's where the extra heinous part comes in. And I was like, I feel like checking his Instagram. And that's when I realized that motherfucker unfollowed me. Wow. Unfollowed me. Unfollowed me is crazy demonic work. Bro, I'm your girlfriend. And I forgot to add, I asked him why he did it and he said it was to humble me. So yes, it was a conscious move on his end. And y'all know he was still following Ashley, Gina, Serena, whoever, and liking their bikini pics the next day. So 2 things. Take this as your sign that if you're dating a man that acts like this, he hates you. Like, there's no other explanation. But also to keep posting because that page is not at 2,000 anymore. It's at over 70,000. I hope he stalks me one day and is sick. Here's the final look. As always, comment link below so I can send you his Instagram profile. And let me know if you have dealt with an unsupportive boyfriend. I'll see you guys next week for another terrible dating story.
Story time about how I thought I found the love of my life and he played me like a fool. Had me sitting here. So y'all, found the man. I thought he was the one. We good. Everything's going straight. I'm thinking it's the one, y'all. I'm thinking, yes, I can post you. I'm good. I never have to worry about nobody saying nothing. The opposite. The opposite. Y'all, my man work. He work late nights. He's a hardworking man. He like, yeah, princess, whatever you want, I got it. Yeah. I can get a large. Yes, y'all, he was that type of man. Like, you want something, you got. I thought I hit the score. The great Amazon package that came in an hour. I thought that's what I had. Y'all, he sleep. Right? He sleep. So I'm texting his phone, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, babe, like, is you up. He sleep. That's what I came to realize. He sleep. So y'all post on my Instagram or whatever. I'm like, y'all, like, looking good, bored, my man sleep. He sees it. Are you mad at me? Did I say something? Did I not answer your call? Did you find out about something? What did I do? Y'all, he looks again. So now I'm like low-key confused. I'm like, okay, what's going on? Right? So now I go to my close friends. So I only put him in it. So I type or whatever. I'm like, oh yeah, babe, like, why you just watching my story and not responding? He watches it again. Don't say nothing though. So then I add his name and I say, babe, what's going on with you? Why you not answering my phone call? Why did somebody text me and say, are you dating him? Duh, stupid. If I just said, babe, why you not answering the phone? And I just added this man, why would you Are you dumb? So I'm like, what you talking about? Like, I'm laughing now. Like, you playing a prank. You playing. Where the cameras at? Where the fucking cameras at? Y'all, she's texting me like, yeah, how long you been dating him? What do? Am I in an interrogation room? What are you talking about? How long I've been? Why is it? Who? Let me see who's behind the screen. Cause now you have me furious. I'm finna get mad. I'm 1,000 miles away. I'm finna get upset. Don't make me go on Spirit and tell him to get the soul plane and drive. Yeah. Y'all, she's like, I'm not playing. I can send you the pictures. Here go my number. Oh, you one of them. If somebody tell you drop the Addy, you drop the Addy fast. But don't do that to me. Because what are you talking about? Y'all, why do I text this lady? She's showing me pictures, videos, messages. Why when this man tell me good morning, he's telling her good morning, queen? This your queen? Why is this nigga saying, oh yeah, I'm getting off work right now, baby, I'm going to call you. He telling me the same thing. You got a double life? This is a Tyler Perry movie. Tyler! Give me my rounds. Because what? Are you serious? Y'all, still to this day, I want to murder that man. But you know what? It's cool. I used to be down, but now I'm like, okay, yeah. Because now we're good. But you know what? I wish both of them nothing but the best. Don't fall in love, y'all, because it's for the birds. Part 2 of the story time about how I thought I found the love of my life, and he was living a double life. Like, he's living Maddie. Which twin? Because which twin are you, dummy? Like, what you doing? How could you play me? So, y'all, at this point, I'm trying to figure out how I'm finna wake this boy up and for him to tell me his story, y'all. Like, that's what I'm trying to figure out. Who am I finna get to? Your brother. I call his brother like, yeah. So what is this? I said, is this, what type of metric, you know what I mean. What type of games is this? I'm like, y'all got people playing cards with the mama having game nights. We all eating the same food. This is a script. We're all playing the same game. This is a circle. This is everyday thing new for you. You're weird. So I'm getting up on him. I'm like, yeah, so what? You just brother-in-law to everybody? He like, nah, sis. I'm not your sister. I don't even know if I'm your friend right now. Y'all, he like, don't worry about it. I'm finna have him call. I'm finna have you call. I don't know what the man did, y'all. But he called me in 2 minutes. 2 minutes. He called me like, what's going on, baby? Oh, so now I'm baby. She's still your queen, though. So, y'all, he like, I would never do that. She lying with you. I said, so how does messages match with this one? How this one say this time and this one say that time? He said, nah, that's a fake number. I said, so this ain't your 50. I said, so this not your number, bro? This not your number? This not you saying that? This how you talk? This how you type? This how you spell? Because you can't spell. Y'all, I'm like, you playing in my face. Y'all, while I'm sitting here trying to really have like a heart to heart, he's laughing in my face. Like, I might tell you a joke. I might tell you a kiki. I may tell a little lie. But you laughing in my face right now is so disrespectful. Like, on so many levels, y'all. Like, he just really laughing in my face. I wanted to slap him so... Like, I just wanted to put my hands on this man so bad I couldn't even get to him, y'all. I almost broke my phone. So I'm like, how could you do this to me? Now I'm playing innocent. Like, how could you play me like this? How could you do me like this? Y'all, whole time in the back of my room, Alexa's playing Save Me by Nicki Minaj. I cannot be saved no more, baby. It's too late. It's too late. I got played. I really told him, I'm like, hey, I give you that one. You played me like a dummy. I said, you had me out here not talking to nobody. No, none of that. And I'm looking like a dummy because of you. So, y'all, the girls still texting me like, oh, you okay, girl? What do? I'm not your girl. I'm not your friend. Thanks for being a girl's girls, but no. You could have just kept it to yourself, baby, because now I'm stressed out. I'm really stressed out, but it's like I'm glad I knew, but I'm still upset. So, y'all, he like, so what we gonna do? So, in the back of my head, y'all, I'm just thinking, like, I can't even get the large no more. I'm back to the Happy Meal. Damn. Y'all, I blocked him. Then I called him back and I said, hey, let's make it work again. Psych, stupid, I'm finna play you like a dummy. But I didn't try because I didn't have it in my heart to. I said, you know what, I'm gonna let it go. I'm gonna be the bigger person. Get my big back up. Get my big back up. No, but y'all, I'm done relationships. No, I'm just kidding. You know who you is. I love you.
My boyfriend doesn't think I'm attractive anymore. I know. I'll be the first to say it. I'll be the first to say it. And you want to know why? It's because of the way that he responded when I tried on dresses twice. 2 separate times. 2 weeks apart, okay? The first time, I'll let it slide. But you have time to figure out how to actually respond to me when I ask you how I look in something. And the next time, you need to step it up, right? Okay, so the first time, I get this dress. I order this dress. It's form-fitting. It's a midi dress, little strapless number. Tight all the way down. And I'm like, hola, sexy mama. I look good. And I'm just like, I want to show him because I want him to be like, fluff me up a little bit. Give me some compliments. So I walk out. I'm like, what do you think of this dress? What do you think? And he's like, yeah, I like it. What? And I'm like, but from the side, like, I feel like since I've been working out more, like, my quads, they're protruding a little bit, right? And he's like, I mean, I wouldn't say they're protruding, like, it's just your body type. Just my body type? Why do you have to say it like that? That's weird. Do you not like my body type? I ripped out the dress, started crying, returned it, and now he's out of town, and I got a different dress. It's a low, like, backless dress. That's out of my comfort zone. I don't love my back for some reason, okay? Everyone has their thing. So I tried it on, and I'm like, I'm going to send him a video. I'm going to send him a video and be like, dude, what do you think of this dress? Do you like it? And it's like 7 a.m. His time. He's going to wake up, look at this, be like, oh my God, I miss my girlfriend. She's so hot. Okay, so in the video, I'm like, hey, like, what do you think of this dress? I'm like shaking it a little bit. No, I didn't. I did. And he responds, he goes, ha 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 ha. I like it. And I'm like, what's funny? I don't think I told a joke in that video. I don't think I did. I would have remembered if I did. I did not. And I'm like, what? Do you actually like it? Like, what's the sitch? What's going on? And he goes, yeah, no, I like it. I just think that you have other dresses that like look better on you. Okay, cool. Rock on. Thanks so much. We're done.
I know y'all have heard the phrase, don't let a man tell you he doesn't want you twice. And that is a phrase I really do live by. But this time I really went against my gut and I regret it. So let me give y'all a story time. So maybe about 3 months ago, I matched with this guy on Hinge. As soon as we matched, the conversation was just back and forth, nonstop. It was the type of conversation where it's like you barely put your phone down, and as soon as you put your phone down, they text you. And I'm gonna be so for real, it was so refreshing because it's very rare that I have like really good in-depth conversation that's consistent with men, lately at least. So after a few weeks of just consistent conversation, radio silence. Like he completely dropped off. So I wasn't surprised. I just chalked it up to, okay, he ghosted me. But a few weeks after that, I was scrolling through my phone and I was reading our old conversations and I was just like, I was being so delusional. I was like, well, maybe he thought he responded and he forgot. So I sent him a text. And then the conversation was back up and running like it never stopped. He apologized and said that he had just been busy with work and that it had already been a few weeks when he realized he didn't text me back. And this was a big red flag, y'all. He was like, yeah, by the time I realized I didn't text back, it had already been 2 weeks and I felt bad, so I just didn't respond. And I was like, so it was better to just ghost me than to just apologize? He was telling me that he did not want me. The moment he ghosted me, he was very blatantly telling me he did not want me. But because I was willing to give him the attention, he was gonna keep taking it, of course. So conversation resumes. He texts me good morning every day. And I'm thinking, okay, everything's good. Until the conversation starts to slow down. He used to text me good morning and now he's only texting me like in the afternoon. And so he's a software engineer. So I was just like, okay, well, he's busy. Then the text started to come into the evenings. But then he started texting me at like 10 and 11 o'clock at night. And so I told him, I was like, yeah, like, what's going on? He didn't like me. He did not want me. Anyways, instead of him telling me that, hey, I'm not interested, I'm busy, I don't have the time for this, I'm not attracted to you, he says, my bad, I've just been busy, but I'm gonna start making more time for you because I need to. So I'm sitting here thinking, oh my gosh, he really likes me. He stopped texting me at night, y'all. He started texting me like the next entire day. So fast forward to now. I sent him a message where I said, yeah, like, I feel like you're losing interest. He definitely had lost interest. I don't know why I asked. Mind you, I live in a different city and I'm going to a city tomorrow to see my family. And we're supposed to be going out this weekend, mind you. So he responds to my message and he sends this long paragraph about, I don't think we should speak anymore. I'm not romantically connected to you anymore. I'm not interested. Y'all, he wasn't interested from the moment he ghosted me the first time. He was never interested. Ever.
You're not bonded by love. You're not even bonded by trauma. That's not even your soulmate. You're bonded by bills. You cannot financially afford to leave, so you stay. Would you believe that there is somebody laying next to you right now? Or you could be laying next to somebody right now that hates your guts, but because they are not in a financial position to leave, they go through the motions and they fake it, but secretly they can't stand you, but because they can't stand on their own, they refuse to leave the relationship. This is not your woman, this is not your man, this is your roommate, this is your biggest hater, and you are sleeping with the enemy and you don't know it. It's not a trauma bond, it's not a soul tie, it's not a love bond. You're bonded by bills. And this is why I tell people, in order for you to be grown, you have to have your own. You cannot spell grown without O-W-N. We get a lot of people that think that it's a flex to have somebody pay all of the bills, to have somebody take care of them. And then when you want to leave the relationship, you don't have the financial stability to leave. So now you are a prisoner. You are a prisoner for sitting back and becoming content and being extremely lazy. Repeat after me. You cannot be grown until you have your own. There is no greater feeling than being financially liberated. I am Truth Hurts.
It's such an eye-opening experience when you date the person that hates you, and it's so wild because you don't notice it because it does not start off like that. They love you in the beginning. They think you're so amazing. They kiss the ground that you walk on. You are literally perfect to them, and then it gets to this point where they feel like you're better than them, and they may even vocalize it and say, you're too good for me. Bitch, that should be your sign to fucking run. If somebody ever tells you you're too good for me, run like hell. But and then it'll just start with little comments here and there, and then inconsideration, and then it'll just start full-blown fucking arguments just because they hate you. They will stop being considerate of your feelings. They will start making snide remarks about you, whether it's about your weight or your just insecurities that they know that you have in general. Poking fun and giggling, making you feel crazy in your head, just gaslighting you in the most diabolical fucking ways. Like, you could be the star of the show when you walk in the room and they're like, people don't really like you as much as they think. Excuse me? Excuse me? And it's a canon event. I fear you're going to be at least one person that you're going to really like, and you're going to realize that they really hate your fucking guts. They're jealous of you. Your boyfriend is jealous of you.
Sleeping with the enemy. You are sleeping with the enemy. If you've heard the phrase sleeping with the enemy, if any of the things that I'm about to say in this video matches your man or your woman, because narcissism goes both ways, right? If any of these things matches your person, you are sleeping with the enemy. And again, a lot of people don't agree with this. A lot of people are gonna find this controversial, whatever the terms are. But if you've lived it, you know exactly what I'm talking about. If you've lived it, it makes so much sense. Your man can be jealous of you. He can be your worst enemy. And I know a lot of people are like, how can a man who chose you, who pursued you, who fell in love with you, or married you, engaged you, lives in the house with you, be jealous of you and be your enemy? Again, for the people who have experienced it or the people who are currently experiencing it, they know that this is not far-fetched. They know that this is a harsh, true reality that a lot of men, especially narcissistic men, exhibit. Narcissistic men are jealous of their partner. And before I even go any further, I don't wish this on my worst enemy. I pray that this kind of love never finds you. When your partner is jealous of you, the jealousy that is in the narcissistic partner is a very, very dangerous thing. It's not something to joke with. When someone is envious or jealous of you, they will go to any extent to hurt you. They will go to any length to hurt you or to stunt your growth, or hurt is the simplest way I can put it. All right. So again, narcissism goes both ways. It can be a man or a woman. I'm speaking from a woman's perspective. So listen to some of the things that a jealous, hateful partner will do that will make you know that you're sleeping with the enemy. Number one, they don't celebrate your success. You succeed in something, or you accomplish something, or you do good in school, you just made a lot of money, you got a promotion, whatever it is, anything good that happens to you, when you come and tell them, they don't celebrate your success. They might downplay it by saying, oh, congratulations. Or they'll say, oh, I thought it was something bigger. You might say, oh, I got a $10 raise. They might say, oh, that's good. I thought it was like $15 or $20 now. That would have been good. Or you might say anything good. They'll either downplay it, diminish your success, or they'll act indifferent. You would expect your partner, right? Let's talk about romantic partners. You would expect your partner to be your biggest cheerleader, your biggest support system, your biggest hype man or woman, right? But when you come and tell them something good that happened to you, they downplay it and they make you feel horrible, as if you just did something bad to them. They make you feel like your success is a insult to them or something like that. That is sleeping with the enemy, and there's a good chance he's a narcissist. You are dealing with a narcissist. Again, both men and women can be narcissistic. All right. Another sign is that a lot of narcissistic men do this. They'll tell you not to wear makeup or dress up too much. They'll try to tell you, oh, why are you dressed like that? Why do you just like, I like my women natural. I like the natural hair, natural skin, natural makeup, da 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 da. That is because they know that when you have your hair done, your nails done, your makeup done, you probably feel confident. You probably feel beautiful. And not saying that you don't feel beautiful without those things, but I'm a girl and I'm a girl's girl. Most women feel their best when they are done up, when they just look put together. They feel more confident. If your man is telling you that he doesn't like you doing that, this is 2024. Everybody knows that makeup and weaves and wigs and all of these things exist, and they're normal. They're a normal part of life. They're a normal part of us women getting ready to go out. If your man is insisting that he wants you natural and he doesn't want you to do that, again, there are good men who just love their women natural. But the toxic men I'm talking about, most times when you go to their social media and see the women they follow, those are women that have 10 pounds of makeup on, women that are done up, women that have done their bodies, women that wear weaves and wigs and this and that. That is a sign that he's trying to, it's not only that he's jealous of you, and yes, I mean jealous as in jealous and envious. It's not only that, but he knows how confident and beautiful you look and feel when you do those things. So he's trying to take your confidence away. He's trying to downplay your confidence, and he's trying to keep you in a box. He's trying to keep you on a level where you feel maybe insecure or not your best. You don't feel your most confident. And again, these are the same men who will cheat on you with a woman who wears a lot of makeup, a woman who wears weaves and wigs, a woman who looks like a Barbie doll, who takes pride in taking care of herself. Those are the kind of men who will cheat on you or lust over those kind of women. All right. Another sign that you're sleeping with the enemy, the devil, is that he is just draining. When I say draining, there are many, many signs, but I'm going to leave you with 3. The last one is draining. This person is draining. The reason for that, there is a saying or a quote that for the right person, all you have to do is exist. That's all you have to do. You just have to be there for the right person. You just have to be there, and they'll take it from there. But for the wrong person, you will work, you will cry, you will stress, you will have anxiety, you'll have panic attack, you'll have sleepless nights, you'll have all the negative signs. They will drain you to where you start to look old, you start to look drained, you start to look washed up, you start to look depressed, you're down, you just have no joy, no pleasure, no nothing. They do it on purpose. I tell you guys this, the narcissist is very goal-oriented, and they're very purpose-driven. Everything they do, they know what they're doing, and they do it on purpose. It's not by mistake. The reason they the reason they put you through that, men know that what carries a woman is her youth and her beauty. And youth can be, maybe you're young, or even if you're older, if you're in your 40s, your 50s, your 60s. When you feel rested, when you feel calm, when you feel your feminine energy, it makes you feel youthful. It makes you feel happy. It makes you feel beautiful. It makes you look beautiful. But the opposite is true when you're stressed, drained, depressed, and things like that. So they do it on purpose to make you look your worst, to again keep you in a little box, to keep you in check so that they can have control of you. Then they'll leave you and go cheat on those youthful, beautiful looking women. Again, many, many signs of a narcissistic enemy, but I'm just going to give you these 3. Let me know if you have experienced any of these, or if you have more that I didn't mention in this video. Leave it down below, and also follow me for more if you like these kind of content.